guys, just doing a quick review for the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie. And I'm actually really surprised it was actually good. I mean, yes, I've heard people say that there's some cringe moments in the movie, but when I watched them, yeah, there were cringe moments, but they weren't as bad as what people were saying. And the thing that they get, right the most is the characters. That's all I care about. If they get the characters right, then yeah, that's all that, means the most to me because I grew up with Sonic. It's always been it's been something that I've preferred more than Mario, because I know a lot of people like Mario more than Sonic, but I'm someone who's always liked Sonic more than Mario, and just how they get how they get the characters so right, how they get Sonic right, Tails, getting to see him, Knuckles, yeah. I've got hope that with what they do at the end credit scene, it might be good, but I just want it at its best, or but you guys probably know what I'm talking about, but I don't want to spoil it, so yeah. I'm just really giving my thoughts on the movie. Maybe I'll do a spoiler review, but I don't know because there is specific things I want to talk about. But yeah, that could probably make a specific video on that. I don't know on my other channel, but we'll see. But yeah, basically, I definitely really enjoyed the movie. Going into this, I was thinking like it's gonna be average, not as good as the first one, but I have to say, man, it's probably better than the first one to me. With how good they do Tails and Knuckles mostly. That's the main reason because they get those characters so right. It's basically Sonic 3 in movie form and done well. Because Sonic 3 at the time was able to tell a story without any dialogue and do that well. And it's a great Sonic game in general with the levels and everything. And this movie's just done it and just given more to it and done it in a way where I was satisfied with how they did the Sonic 3 story in the movie. Yeah. Eggman as Jim Carrey. I heard that it was the last time we're going to see Jim Carrey in the movie, possibly anyway. Unless he finds something else that he really wants to do. Jim Carrey's basically done with acting, so you're getting to see him one last time as Eggman, and kind of at the end referencing Bruce Almighty, which I can't really say what I mean by that because spoilers. Like one of his best roles, yeah, to end his career. Like it was perfect, yeah. Eggman was good in this movie. Some cringe moments, but not as bad as what people were saying. But yeah. And as for Knuckles, that's the one where I'm just like, I was most excited to see more than Tails, even though Tails, like, you gotta love Tails, he's always been there for Sonic, and we get to see their relationship grow. Because, for most of the movie, Knuckles is with Eggman, because in the game, Eggman basically tricks Knuckles to thinking like he's the bad guy, and he stole the Master Emerald. But Eggman's just playing him because Knuckles, he's not really the brightest of all the characters in Sonic, but you know, yeah. Well, if you played the game, then you know how things go, and then they eventually will team up together and stuff. So yeah, I mean that part's obvious, but there's certain other things that they did different, which were cool, which I can't really talk about because spoilers. But yeah, yeah, that was a nice twist with what they did with that. But if you played the game, you kind of know how things go. You know, Eggman tricks Knuckles to thinking like Sonic stole the Master Emerald, but then he eventually realizes that Eggman lied to him. So then Knuckles and Sonic and Tails work together to take on Eggman because he gets the Master Emerald, and let's just say they do a twist of that storyline, which is cool with what happens, with what Eggman does. A little twist, not a big twist, but yeah. So I'm very intrigued to see what they do with the next movie, with how they end things as well after that final battle. Which, yeah, the final battle. If you're a fan of Sonic Heroes, then yeah, you're gonna love the final battle. That's all I'm gonna say. Seeing all the characters together, working together like that, like Sonic Heroes, like that was amazing. That was like childhood in that scene. Seeing them work together like that, yeah, that was amazing. As for the human characters, the one who plays a Cyclops, I liked him in this movie. He was kind of like a father to Sonic, and to me, he's probably the best human character I've seen since, I guess, the Sonic X days with that kid. Yeah, because I did like his character. Yeah, and he's probably like the Cyclops. The Cyclops actor is probably the best human character I've seen since then, since the Sonic X days. Yeah, which is basically set in the Sonic Adventure one and two games timeline, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, he's a really good character in this. I guess his wife, just basically them characters, how loyal they are to Sonic. and how they're there for him all the time. It's like he's got a proper family before he meets, Knuckles and Tails. Yeah. As for the other characters, like Cyclops' girlfriend's family and that storyline, that's probably the worst part of the movie. I mean, it didn't annoy me too much, but I was like, if that was cut from the movie, it would make the movie go a bit more up as well. That's all I'm saying. I mean, even if they still had those some cringy moments with Eggman, it still wouldn't be that bad. It's just that certain scene with, the girlfriend's family, like, they could have cut that part out. Yeah. Terrible. Yeah. But I'm just happy that the movie ends well, they get the characters right. It's just a flawless Sonic movie, and that's why the Sonic movies are my favourite video game movies out there right now. Because they're actually giving what fans want compared to all these other ones that try to do too much different, and then it's nothing like the games at all. Yeah. And if I'm gonna say another good video game movie, if it's not Sonic, then I guess the first Mortal Kombat movie, because that does do the first games well. It's just some things that I'm just like, eh. And at least the first one's better than the latest one, which I'm not really a big fan of. It was good, but compared to the 90s one, yeah, not as great. And what else? I think I need to rewatch the Tomb Raider one, like the first Tomb Raider movie, with Angelina Jolie. Because when I watched it back in the day, I did have fun with it. So it's more like a fun movie than, doing the source material like perfect. But yeah, Sonic's kind of the best to me right now. And hopefully one day they can do something even better than Sonic. But for now, Sonic's is where it's at, yeah. And I can't wait for the next movie with how they end it with the end credit scene. Which, yep, if you're gonna watch this movie, watch the end credit scene. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.